you same like a Paran is told like he have experience on like supply chain. Okay, so the supply chain is a basic module which is covered by the MB320. Okay, I'm going to represent what type of model we are going to cover and what industry you are going to achieve the like manufacturing industries. Okay, first of all, I'm going to represent and I'm going to explain about Dynamic 365. Dynamic 365 is a like ERP platform. Okay, Microsoft provided like multiple industries like retail, manufacturing, FMCG, or like consolidation, finance. So multiple industry, Microsoft, everyone, if the company customer want to implement in Dynamic 365, so they can use on dynamic implementation. Dynamic 365 is a centralized application, okay, which is integrated on multiple domains and multiple like applications also. If you guys have no experience about the integration, so I can explain to you. Dynamic 365 is a centralized application, and we can integrate any web application, any mobile application, any third-party application also. Okay, which is Microsoft provided the benefit. And also Microsoft Dynamic 365 also have the like own office, so we have easily connect to our like Excel, Word, documentation, so already inbuilt in the Dynamic 365. Now I'm going to explain to you about little bit Microsoft Dynamic 365. So Microsoft Dynamic 365 also we are going to cover in the different module, which is like first module is MB310 is covered by the finance. If any finance consultant, they know very well about the finance MB310, which is covered by the like general ledger, accounting, AP, AR, budgeting, cost and management. These are the topics is covered by the finance. MB330 is also basic model which is covered by the supply chain, which is like product information management, inventory management, and procurement and sourcing, sales and marketing, and plus advanced warehouse management and transportation, which is covered by the MB330. Recently, Microsoft launched MBA, this dynamic application on landed costing, which is also covered in the MB330. Now we are moving here the MB320. MB320 is a part of manufacturing, which is covered by the complete on manufacturing industry. How many industry we are going to cover in the like MB320? So all over world, if I'm talking about like manufacturing industry, leave about the dynamic, the basic knowledge you know very well about which type of industry you are going to implement, which type of industry you're going to hit. So first of all, the manufacturing industry is the discrete manufacturing, lean manufacturing, and process manufacturing. Which type of customer you are going to discuss with the customer? You know the terminology is most important in this industry because discrete manufacturing is a different industry, process manufacturing is a different industry, and lean manufacturing is a different industry. So you guys know about the terminology. If you don't know about the terminology, it's very difficult to manage your like customer. Now, I'm going to represent the points, how many points we are going to represent in the Dynamic 365. The basic point I'm going to represent here, which is like product information management. This is the very basic points. So if someone know about like someone have experience in the like supply chain, the person know about the product information management. Otherwise, we are going to cover the product information management. So I'm going to explain to you like what type of product you have, what type of product variant, and how system is going to generate the number sequence, and what is the dimensions. The most important thing, the dimension, the product masters. So this product information management, we are going to cover and manage in our product masters. So how we are going to discuss with the customer which type of master they are going to use, which type of master they are going to produce. So any finished good you are going to represent as a product or product master, product variant. So these are the topic we are going to cover in the product information management, like product dimension, storage dimension, tracking dimension, product categories, how we are going to categorize in our product. And then we are going to represent in the release product, how many industry we have, and if we are going to implement in the one entity or multiple entity, so how we are going to release in our product. And next is like stock product and service product. Stock product and service product is also part of product information management. So you know like which type of product you are going to like create in the dynamic, which type of product customer is using. If customer is have the business on only for like service type, so you have to create as a service product. If customer have the stock product, so you have to create as a stock product. And these are the topic, some major topic I'm going to highlight here. Okay, like item group, item model group, and unit conversion. So these are the major topic we are going to cover in the product information management. Next topic we are going to cover in the BOM, bill of material, in the discrete manufacturing. If we are going to discrete manufacturing, so we know about like what is the bill of material. So bill of material is nothing, the combination of raw material which is collected to combine in one item is called the bill of material. So in the dynamic discrete manufacturing industry, how we are going to use in the discrete manufacturing industry, the BOM creation, what is the BOM version, BOM features, BOM calculation. The BOM calculation is a most important topic which is calculated in our costing. Subcontracting. Subcontracting is a part also part of like discrete manufacturing, and process manufacturing and lean manufacturing. All subcontracting we can use also. And what is the product production group, production unit, and production pool. So these are topics, the basic topic I'm going to cover in the BOM concept in the discrete manufacturing. Next topic we are going to represent here the route, resource, and the costing. Okay, so like what is the working calendar and what is the working time based how we are going to set up in our calendar and timing we can use in the dynamic. And based on the resource and resource capacity, we have to create in our resources and resource capacity to use in our operations. So this is the like manage your operation with the route. In any production, we have like two component it is required, which is like if we are going to produce anything, so we have to required in the like BOM, which is bill of material, and another is the operation. So which type of operation we are going to use to produce in our product. For example, like as per the one person told, like they have the jewelry experience. So in the jewelry industry, you have to use, for example, any jewelry making, how you are going to produce your any amendment, like any jewelry. So you can use like raw material plus operation to produce your finished good. Same like a discrete manufacturing industry, steel manufacturing, any manufacturing, leather manufacturing, cement manufacturing, which type of industry you are going to implement in the dynamic. So basic concept is applicable from all the industry. The difference between the process manufacturing and discrete manufacturing, I can explain to you. And what is the difference between lean manufacturing, I can explain to you also. All three manufacturing, what is the difference? These are the basic topic which is covered from all the like manufacturing industry. So this is the common area like manage operation, manage like cost group, how we are going to calculate in our costing, the cost category and shared cost categorize, calculation group, and operation relation and costing sheet. The most important, how we are going to represent in our costing sheet, which is produced in our finished good. So costing sheet is providing the each and every component, which is our costing benefits. Once we are going to estimate in our production, so system is going to calculate based on our setup. Then we have to achieve in our costing sheet. Production control and manufacturing. So what type of setup we have based on the setup system is going to calculate in our like process in the like production order or batch order. So here I'm going to represent the production control and manufacturing production control parameter. So what type of setup? All the setup is like we are going to represent and understanding the parameter setups and operation scheduling and job scheduling. Two type of scheduling we have if we are going to use the master planning. If we are using the master planning, I can explain to you master planning also. How many type of planning we have based on the planning. Without planning, every company not going to produce anything. First of all, they are going to demand, which is like your order. Then they are going to implement and planning. Production order creation and like how we are going to represent the demo in the system. Production shop floor execution and configuration, and what is the process manufacturing, discrete manufacturing, and lean manufacturing, and characteristics we're going to represent here. In the process manufacturing industry and discrete manufacturing industry, the difference between the process manufacturing industry, like make to order, then make to stock. Whatever order they are going to achieve, for example, he told, like jewelry industry. So jewelry industry, once the order is like achieved, then they start the production. For example, Tanish, one of the manufacturing industry, that Tanish is a like customer. So Tanish have the order for how many like kg we are going to produce in our jewelry. So then they are going to start the production. That is a part of like process manufacturing industry. And also they are going to like FMCG industry. If I'm talking about FMCG, any industry like milk, cake, so different industry we have. Which type of industry they are using the process manufacturing, which type of industry they are using the discrete manufacturing, you know very well. If you don't know, so it's more difficult to manage your customer the terminology, because customer don't know about your terminology. You know, understanding about the customer terminology. So identify with the configure the batch attributes. If we are using the process manufacturing industry, so it's called the batch order, not for production order. So I'm
So,
going to, yeah.
Variskan,
Mhm.
sorry to stop in between.
Yeah, yeah, no
Uh,
problem.
eh, you mean anything which is make to order, which is process manufacturing?
Yes.
Okay, so in my case,
Hmm.
I previously I was working with Navision and Business Central.
Hmm.
So I worked with some of the manufacturing industries
Hmm.
where in my understanding,
Hmm.
any manufacturing
Hmm.
which any item which is produced with assembling of multiple components, and
Hmm.
if we want to remove back those component into its previous state, that
Hmm.
is called as discrete manufacturing for me.
Correct.
uh,
Correct.
when it comes to process manufacturing, anything which put together which cannot be brought in back, which is process manufacturing.
Correct. That's why in the process manufacturing we have to configure co-product and byproduct. That is a difference.
Okay, so
As you told, yeah.
in discrete manufacturing also we can make to order item, right?
Yes. In discrete manufacturing, you have to collection your stocks. Then you are going to distribute. So for example, which industry you have to implement in the navigation? Like which type of industry you have to implement in the discrete manufacturing? Like what type of manufacturing?
So I have worked for an automotive company where
Automobile.
automobile.
Huh, exactly. They are going to use the discrete manufacturing, because discrete manufacturing, they don't know, like once they have to produce, then they are going to sell out. So they are producing the stock, then they're going to sell out.
So
But in
basically,
the
adding to
yeah,
Vasi Varis answer, Tasmin, that is the production
yes,
strategies which we are using, either that will be used for the process or the discrete, make to order and make to stock. The
correct.
major differences of the discrete and the process manufacturing. Discrete is the assembly of the product.
Assembly of the
Like we are
product.
using the assembly of the product that we call as a discrete manufacturing.
Correct.
But in case of we are producing any of the product with the help of the formula, but we cannot be reassemble as Thajmeel, I think I'm
Yes,
pronouncing your right
yes,
name. So if we are not roll back those, either reshape the raw material to the previous shape,
yes,
and at the time of the finish, we are producing more than one finished product. That we call
correct,
as a process manufacturing. If I'm not
correct.
wrong, Mari, correct?
Yes, you are correct. I can give you the example. I have like jewelry manufacturing industry, which like another person is asking me before. So jewelry manufacturing industry. So well, like jewelry industry, they don't know like if they're going to reverse the production, like deassemble. So they have to loss. Definitely they have to losses. So what type of gold they are going to produce? For example, any ring, we have to demand on ring production. Okay. So my customer have demanded, can you provide me like 24 carat ring, which size is 19 like ring size is 19 or 20. So I'm going to produce. But unfortunately, it's happened in the jewelry industry 17 and 20 also size. So these two sizes also going to produce by default. Sometimes it's happened. Okay. So that type of industry, they're not going to deassemble. They are going to directly sell out, which is we are going to cover in the go product and buy product. You got it, my point. Hello.
Got it.
Yeah.
So wherever there is a co-product or byproduct, you mean that is a process
Process.
manufacturing.
Yes. Process manufacturing.
Okay.
If you have like make to
When it
stock, make to order, then make to stock. So process manufacturing.
so in process manufacturing also that there can be a scenario of make to order and make to stock, right?
Correct. In
Okay.
process manufacturing.
So
So
that can be when you are giving your previous example, it states that make to order is very peculiar to process and make to stock is very peculiar to discrete. So
yes.
if I am not wrong, in both the cases we can create both process manufacturing and discrete manufacturing.
Yes, way of method are same. Okay. Just only understanding what type of implementation, like what type of industry we are going to implement. The every industry know about like you have to implement on automobile industry. Automobile industry, they know they are going to use on like directly on discrete manufacturing. They are not using process manufacturing. So they know about very well. If you're going to implement on the jewelry manufacturing, so they know about they are using currently on process manufacturing. They are not using discrete manufacturing. So that is a difference. And in the dynamic, some like
I
navigation
have an
is yeah.
example. Uh,
Hmm.
what is I already have an experience with jewelry industry as well,
Hmm.
where we used to produce item with some catalog models. So for our
Correct.
jewelry display, we used to create some item to make to stock.
Yes.
Okay. So for that, we will be having some stones which needs to be inserted to those rings or for chain.
Hmm.
Okay. So we will be having some pendants which is already produced,
Correct.
and we will be putting that stones in that chain, in that
Correct.
pendant.
Correct.
Okay, that comes under, if I am not wrong, that where in that case I have a separate pendant as a material and a stone as a
Yes.
separate material. Can I
Correct.
consider that as a discrete manufacturing? And
Yes.
if I'm doing
Yes.
another process where I will be having a raw gold, I will be converting that into chain. Can
That
I
is a
consider that
process.
as a
No.
process manufacturing?
Yes. True. The first example
Okay.
you have to provide me, like you have already pendant, which is already produced. You are going to repair only. That is a part of repair manufacturing industry. Mostly jewelry industries, okay, diamond industry, they are using the repairing industry. So in the repairing, you can use as a discrete because you don't have losses. Directly, you are going to just produce. So as per the customer demand, you are going to changes anything. If you have to completely using your like raw gold. Okay, then you have definitely you have to use as a process manufacturing.
Okay. What is, sorry
Hmm.
to interrupt. I have another
Hmm.
question. How
Hmm.
many co-products and byproducts we can produce in a manufacturing process?
You can produce how many type of item. This is core product also you are going to create as a item. This is also you are going to create as an item. So like three type of core product and three type of byproduct option we have. Okay, in the
Okay.
line level,
So
line level.
so
Yeah.
in the same industry, in the jewelry industry, the example what you have referred, instead
Hmm.
of 19 size, we have produced 18 or 17. So
Correct.
that can also be considered as an item.
Yes, sellable
If the
item.
item, if the item is not in a sellable state, we can
Hmm.
convert, we can remold it as a raw gold by heating
Correct, correct, correct.
process. So
Then you can
it will
got
be
it.
another product.
I can explain to you. If for example, you have like 20 carat ring, okay, and you don't want to sell out, so you want to deassemble, right? So whatever alloy have mixed in this ring, you have to lose. Whatever gold you have to find out in this ring, so that is a pure gold. So once you have to like melt this ring, so you have two component losses. One is, yeah, you have to capture your losses, and one you have to capture your, like, which is like your gold, fine gold. So two type of one is you have to create it like another co-product which is losses, and byproduct your raw gold. So two component also you're going to cover in this finished good. Okay.
So here in this case, only one loss happens when we try to produce one item
Hmm.
where we have put out some of the potentials resource cost in
Yes.
doing that particular activity. Whereas
Correct.
the gold, if it's converted into a byproduct, also it will have the same value. So
Yes.
how we do we have a process to treat the losses here?
Yes, we have the process to like whatever operations we are going to cover in this like produce in our disassemble. So definitely we are going to use machine, we are going to use human resource. So whatever resources we are going to use, so definitely cost is increase or decrease. If we are going to like deassemble, so like deassemble means we are going to heating something in this ring. After heating, whatever alloy is going to lose, whatever gold we have to find out. If any stone we have to lose, or if any stone we have to put it in our, put back in our like raw material storage. So that is the we are going to cover in the co-product and byproduct. So co-product, once one co-product we have to cover in the in gold, which is covered in, which is like we are going to store in our storage raw material. And another whatever losses we have, so what resource we are going to heat, we are using the machine, we are going using the human resource. So that we have to also consider as a costing. Three type of costing we have. One is like cost category, costing sheet, and cost method, costing version. So in this method, we are going to calculate it in our costing, whatever losses we have. So loss calculation also calculated, and whatever raw material you have to find out, also you have the costing. So both way you have to calculate your costing. Okay, are you clear or in doubt?
Yes, Vasim.
Okay. In the next topic is the configure the catch weight. Catch weight is also the like how we are going to calculate it in the our process manufacturing industry. 90% catch weight is used in the process manufacturing industry, just because of whatever component we are going to gram in the like gold jewelry I'm talking about, or diamond industry. So catch weight is provided the like very minor calculation. So in that case, we are using the catch weight calculation. In the process manufacturing, we are using the formula and formula version. But in the discrete manufacturing, we are using the bomb and bomb version. In the process manufacturing, we are going to create in our batch order. In the discrete manufacturing, we are going to create in our production order. That is the difference. Similar like a lean manufacturing. So lean manufacturing also is very biggest part in the manufacturing industry. How we are going to leaning in our manufacturing, which type of industry we are going to hit. I was implemented in the uh, like server implementation. I have experience how we are going to implement in the lean manufacturing. So the lean manufacturing, we are going to use our Kanban. So not from production order, not from in the process batch order, we are going to use in our Kanban order. So what is the Kanban rule? How Kanban is providing the activity? So Kanban have different activity which is covered by the lean manufacturing. How we are going to create in our Kanban rules? How we are going to create in our work breakdown structure? So work breakdown structure is providing the like how many stages we are going to implement in our finished good. So these are the stages we are going to cover in the like work breakdown structure with the help of Kanban process and with the help of Kanban rules. So that is the part of complete lean manufacturing industry. So which type of industry they are going to lean, like leaning the manufacturing? I told you like server I was implemented, I have experience. and also multiple cement type of industry they are going to use. Multiple industry they are using the lean manufacturing, but 90% industry they are using the process and discrete. And what is the quality management? Every manufacturing industry they are definitely they have to use the quality. So without quality, they are not producing any product. So quality is a part of in our manufacturing production. So how we are going to test in our quality? So we have to use here the basic concept of product, the quarantine order, and quality control. So quality control, we are going to automatically in the system, once you have to produce anything, by default, system is going to reserve your stock to quality checking. So based on your industry, if you want to like completely whole product to reserve the quality checking, then you can use it. And how we are going to use in our test instrument, which is calculated, which is like tested in our quality product. So test instrument, this is the masters. Test is also master, how we are going to create a test. And based on a test group, we have to testing in our quality control, and how we are going to use in our item sampling. So based on the industries, for example, cement industry, or like based any industry, FMCG industry. So which type of industry we are testing in our quality. So if we want like completely sampling, or if we want to complete whole stock item, both way we can test in our quality. Without quality, we are not releasing to the sales order. So first we have to test it in our quality, then we are going to release in our sales order to dispatch. So just because of in the I can tell you the mostly in the government policy, and like not from India, in out of India also, in every country, the quality certification, quality control, I mean documentation, the government want to submit from any manufacturing industry. So they have the format. If you're going to implement any industry, definitely they have to provide you some of the format. These are the format they are going to represent to the government companies. This is our testing policies, and we have to test it in our product. Then we have to launch in the market. So that is a part of quality. And another top point is the quarantine order. Quarantine order also is the quality order. If we are not using the quality, we can use the quarantine. But mostly quarantine we have used the supply chain industry, not for manufacturing industry. Next topic we are going to cover here the master planning. Master planning parameter, master planning setups, and what is the master planning? So I tell you the brief in the master planning. The two types of master planning is happening based on your plan. Leave over the master planning. Whatever we have the planning, how we are going to plan. For example, any manufacturing industry without planning, they are not going to hit in our shop floor. First of all, they are going to plan, then they are going to hit the shop floor. So plan is most important. As per the Microsoft also provided the master planning. So two type of master planning. One is like static and dynamic, and another is our forecasting. Static and dynamic is the master plan, and forecasting is also in master planning. Forecasting is nothing, just because of our historical data system is going to checking your historical data, which is based on your machine learning. So all the historical data which we have to find out in the system, which is like sales order, transfer order, based on your historical data, system is providing your a forecasting orders you're going to produce. And master planning, two type of master planning we have, like one is static and one is dynamic. So if you want like manual master planning, you can use manual master planning. If you want automatically master planning, master scheduling, okay, then you can use from recurrence through the batch job, because all the master planning is covered through the batch jobs automatically Microsoft provided. So these type of planning method we are going to produce in the master planning. And how we are going to create in our plant production order, plant purchase order, plant transfer order based on your demand. So I'm going to represent here the master planning. Any doubt as of now?
So, Wasim,
Mhm,
I'm not aware on these areas. I have one
mhm,
question. So we have a point number 11 has been mentioned as a planned production order, purchase order, and transfer order. Is that related to replenishment?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
But if you're talking about the replenishment in the warehouse management, okay, you have experience in the warehouse management.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be confused. You can replenish your order within the warehouse, but in the master planning, we are going to replenish in the like outside the warehouse. That is the master planning. Replenishment method you can use in the warehouse management, but inside, if we have like a different manufacturing unit, so you can use the master planning. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So based on like this setups, how we are going to set up in our like dynamic plan item coverage, then you have to generate in our, for example, the production unit, like site one, you have the production unit and you have the purchase unit is a different purchase unit and you have stock is different unit. So how you are going to produce your product? On that case, you are using the master planning. So system is going to calculate it and provided your plan production order based on your sales demand. So we are going to fulfill the demand and forecasting complete in the master planning. Okay. Hello. Any doubt?
No worries, all good.
Great. So just
All
small
good.
introduction have just covered here from as per your expectation. So hopefully you guys better understand. And once we have to start the session, I see and we are going to providing the training not for like just like representation. I have multiple slides, multiple documentation I can represent. But if because I'm also learning with you guys, so that is my point of view and Shorya point of view also. So what you have to decide it, then we can continue.
Mustafa,
Yeah.
sorry, can I refer you by name Mustafa? That's
Yeah. Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
So, how many sessions it would take to cover?
That is the like sorry, I explained to you all the
Okay.
agenda we are going to represent. Whatever points, whatever agenda, because based on your sessions, I'm going to cover all that points. Okay, and how we have to decide it, your point of view with the Surya.
Okay. Will
Yeah.
that be a daily session or
Yeah, like because you guys have different zones and different criteria. So we have to decide it what you have guys how we are going to deliver the like daily how many hours.
if you don't mind, can you share that PPT? Can you share that PPT with us?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Possible?
Yeah.
here I have already shared to your WhatsApp. You can just go through that. I have shared the two links. One is for the demo link, and second one is for the course content. It's in detail. Whatever the things Varis has been shared, right? All the things which is already provided to you. You can go through the course content. So that the timings and how many it's in general, right? We'll be planning for the Monday to Friday 1 hour sessions. It's a daily sessions, but again it's like a, based on everyone's decision. If everyone is okay for that 1.5 hour session, we are ready to take it. If everyone is ready for the 2 hour sessions, we are ready for we are open for the 2 hour sessions also. But again it's like a everyone decision. Based on everyone opinion, we'll be confirming the time slots and how many hours, but sessions will be like a daily Monday to Friday. If there are any sessions on Saturday, Sundays also, we'll be let you know before 1 week, so that we will also plan accordingly if there are any sessions which will be happening on the Saturday, Sundays. But the course content and how many hours and everything, see, in general, right, we'll be covering, if it is in corporate training, right, but the same course content will be covering is in daily 4 hours or 6 hours, then we'll be completing as in within 1 week or 10 days. But here it's not like that, right? Again, I told everyone is based on everyone's opinion, we'll be taking as in 1 hour or 1.5 hour. But generally, we can just say it's in 25 plus to 30 hours. But it's not that hours we will be completing our each and every content, which each and every point which we have shared, which is promised. At the end of the session also we will be opening and we will be displaying what we have discussed as per the promise. That I can able to give the assurance. Yes, anyone having any questions, we have opened the question. We can discuss individually also separately. If you are unable to discuss right now, you can contact me separately also. I'm just sharing my email, WhatsApp ID. You can call me or you can just text me also. I'll be sharing, if anyone is not received this course content, right? I'll be sharing this course content also in detail. I'll be sharing this recording video also so that you can also go through that. Okay, what we have discussed, right? Everything will be detailed, right? Yeah, okay. If anyone have any questions, then we can discuss. Otherwise, we can wind up the session. I'll try to share the recording videos also. I'll be sharing that if it is, I will be sharing that course content also with you individual people. Apart from this course content, we have additional component also. If you need this D365 environment, we can able to provide you that. So each and every session will be recording and we'll be sharing as on daily basis. You don't need to depend on, okay, please provide me the today's recording, please provide me the today's document. We'll be providing as an Google Drive link. So each and every day we'll be uploading the sessions and each and every document which we are discussing in the session, we'll be sharing over the Google Drive links. So environment also will be providing as the latest version as a 29, which is available as a VM. We can provide as a VM or like as an working as a OS also we can able to provide it. If you need any support related to that MB320 certification, if you need the dumps, we can able to provide. If you need the certification support, we can able to help you out, right? So whatever the things, it's depend upon each and every person having the unique requirement, if unique things, right? We can discuss individually also. We can able to help you about from the MB320 course content, MB320 related activities. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, you can contact me separately. We can discuss and we can able to find less. I'll let you know about when we are going to start the regular sessions, clear at least 1 or 2 days before, so that you can able to plan accordingly. Right?
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.